Alright, here's time for the real Kasey Kahne video. This is his 2009 Budweiser Dodge Charger on a base, because I'll be too lazy to take it off the base, but it's fine. I just took a little look at the box. Custom boxes, I miss these days. Look at that. 13 bucks. Get all these details. And even more on the actual diecast itself. So let's actually get the diecast out of the box. No joke, this thing was actually kind of easy to take out of the box. They had a little snapped little back piece of the plaster, but like even that, it's all held up well and it sticks back. Well done, action. Here's the actual diecast, and my god, this COT is detailed. Wow. And the roof isn't totally flammable. And it looks like it's kind of, perhaps, easy to... Maybe it's not. There it is. Look at that. We never get that anymore, man. Jeez, I missed that. I haven't picked up any of the new flying rubber wheel tires yet. So I'd be interested to see how those are in comparison to this. This tire's coming off a little bit, actually. I just gotta push it back in once I take it off the base, though. Look at the detail down there. Jesus. Oh. 2009s were so lucky. I was 3.5. Or 3, I guess. It depends on the year. I was basically 3. So, anyways, let's take this car off the base. No, we're not doing that. We're just going to take a closer look at it. So, on the front hood, you got Budweiser logo, King of Beers, Dodge Charger, and all the graphics for there. The COT splitter looks pretty well connected. This one won't fall off like the 124. Contingency sponsors on the front nose. We love to see it. More contingency sponsors. Slightly moved around from 2008 from what I just noticed. The EA logo, I think, DirecTV slant. You can see the NASCAR Sprint Cup logo as well. A mesh window net is also very nice. I think this was just an Evernham Motorsports name then, number 9. I don't think they were still called Gillette. This car won't tell me, I don't think. Oh no, they were still Gillette Evernham. Okay. Anyways, continuing on. Dodge dealers, Dodge logo. A new logo is under that. Budweiser, Best Buy, Valvoline, Siemens. I don't know what those other two are. Stanley. Still can't figure what that little logo is there. Kasey Kahne, signature, the American flag. Got a Dodge dealers Ram logo on the end of the COT wing. Budweiser, the Great American Lager Charger. A little less packaging on the Charger graphics, I think, on the rear end, perhaps. And then some more contingencies. Yeah, that is contingencies on the, is it? On the rear light? Could be wrong, but on the deck lid, you got Budweiser, and then on the roof, you have the number 9, and you actually have, like, a piece sticking out for the in-car camera. That's great. We never get that detail anymore. Jesus. This thing was 13 bucks back then. I don't know what the conversion rate is. Hold on a second. It's about 20 bucks. Gets you all that. Little rough. However, I don't actually even know. That might be a resale. Honestly, because I don't think stores would have put a thing like that. It could have been like a diecast dealer, but I think then they would have had it inflately. There's the missing screw I found. They probably would have had it slightly inflate to make up profit. So again, not crazy. Also, as you're in like an economic boom and collapse, so a little shuffle around there, but still 20 bucks for this detail is crazy. I think if we got this amount of detail today for 20 bucks, we would complain for sure, 100%. But we would like it. Anyways, let's compare the 2009 car to its predecessor, the 2008 Kasey Kahne car. Again, the scheme is definitely simpler. We don't have these little pinstripes on the bottom anymore. It is just basically a red car. Slightly unfortunate. The scheme itself has definitely been simplified. This logo I said was new. It's actually there. You just could barely see it with the pinstriping design. No Allstate logos on this car, so I'm assuming Allstate left after 2008. The overall front ends look relatively similar, a little bit better and more modern on the 2009. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually went through a change between these 2 years. Because this is more what you saw even like in 2012. So I would be surprised if they changed it between the years. Especially just due to want to see what the grill here compared to the 2009. So I think there was definitely a change in that. So you kind of have to be aware of that. But even that, everything just, it looks a lot cleaner, a lot more tidied up, a lot more detailed on the 2009 car, obviously. But just the extra details it has is crazy. Yeah, and just not having that pinstripe is what makes it look so empty on the bottom of the rear bumper. But even then, I'm not complaining. It looks very, very good. I would also say the Bud Red is a little darker on the 2009 car. Again, it could just be the different molds. This is a action racing product, and this is I believe it was a Winter Circle piece. Yeah, it was. So, different companies, of course, so, but even then, look how similar the molds were. I don't know if Action and Winter Circle were ever working together or whatever, but the two companies have made very similar products mold-wise, and I love that. I am so glad they didn't. They competed obviously a little bit, but it wasn't necessarily bad. I do think they merged a little bit because this is a Winter Circle car and it has all of the action pieces that you would expect on a 2012 car because these tires are still what we used back in 2021 basically. Little differences, but same general idea. Also, feeling those two cars is crazy. But, well, it's just incredible. If you can find the clean version, the non-childed version of this car, like this one right here, wow. I don't know what the value is, but that's crazy. I don't think I have any more specifically platinum. Actually, I do. I have the Mark Martin. So that's one more Platinum Series car worth on here. Oh, okay. So that'll be fun to take out, actually. It is it? Yeah, it is the, 2008? Yeah, it is, okay. But anyways, yeah, crazy detail. Platinum Series was crazy back then. I guess Platinum is higher than Gold? I guess that makes sense. Everything that was incredible. I miss these days. Hopefully I'll find some more diecasts like this, but I doubt it. These things are so hard to come by. The fact I found this from our company driver is remarkable. Connections, I tell you, they help you a lot. But yeah, what a diecast. I think if I say anything else, I'm gonna ruin the memorial of this thing. This thing is perfect. And with that being said, that's all I got. That's all I'm gonna do for this round of reviews as well. So comment, like, subscribe. So I'm not alone. Oh, the Leafs just lost 5-2 to the Krakens.